All glories to the Supreme Lord who protects his surrendered children. So, someone today, and it happens every day, everywhere, in social media and in real life. So there was another example of a person who mocked someone for who was trying to reveal the injustice and the crimes that are happening these days under the guise of the so-called corona pandemic. So that person said, basically, you enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. So I collected a few examples. The government prescribes a mask which is the sign of a slave, which does not fulfill any safety purpose, but on the other hand, in opposite, actually is detrimental to health and doesn't protect anyone. And you say, I trust the divine plan. You enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. Then the government, in brackets, in hyphens, the government prohibits you to go into nature. The temple of nature. And you mock the one who's standing up for the human rights and say, I trust the divine plan. Then the 200 years family business of your friend goes bankrupt due to the unlawful and unproportionate measures of this undemocratic government, and you mock the one who is fighting for them and say, I trust the divine plan. And then your neighbor the lawyer is making public statements about the breaching of basic and human rights, and she is being deported, injured by the police, and put into psychiatry. And you mock the one who's standing up for her, saying, enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then your friend, the famous cook, dares to criticize the unlawful measures and decrees of the government, and thus all his products are being kicked out of the supermarkets and he's losing his income. And you mock the one who's fighting for his rights and say, I trust the divine plan. And then countless videos, websites, and system-critical articles are being censored, and independent journalists lose the basis for their existence and their income. And you mock the one who's going public and he's making it known and who's opposing this, and say, you enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then doctors and professors who have and voice a different opinion than the government are being defamed, and the accreditation is being withdrawn from them, and thus they cannot practice their work anymore, and they lose their income. Maybe they have to go to the government and beg them for a little support. And you mock those who fight for them, who demonstrate for their rights, and say, enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then your neighbors who are already in pension and over 70 years old go to the demonstration for the human rights and the proper law, and they are being mistreated and injured by the brave police, and you mock the one who is making it public, who is standing up for them, and say, you enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then your friend, your girlfriend from school days is being abused and raped by a gang of illegally imported immigrants. And your friend is opposing this politics, which are following the Kalergi and Hutan plan, and you mock him and say, enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then your neighbor, she does not want to accept the mandatory vaccination. She is losing her job and is not allowed to leave the city anymore. And you mock the one who's fighting for the rights and say, you enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then your friend is meeting without the government's permission with his brothers of faith for the yearly festival, and then he's put into a concentration camp, a work camp, and you mock the one who is standing up for his rights and say, you enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then paper money, coin money is being banned because it supposedly is a transmitter for dangerous contagions. And those who do not very obediently follow all the orders and decrees of the oh-so-philanthropic who they cannot buy, travel, etc. anymore because their digital payment has been blocked. And you mock the one who's fighting for their rights and say, you enjoy your fight. I trust the divine plan. And then 5G, smart grid, mobile, AI technology from satellites and ground stations is being switched on all over the earth. And then they say, the new strain of corona is killing half the population, and all others become severely sick, and you say, enjoy your fight, I trust the divine plan. And then you wake up and you realize, oh, not all of this has come to pass, because countless brave humans opened their mouths and risked their healths and their jobs and so many other commodities and securities, social securities, so that the corruption of these marionettes came to light, and also those behind them, those financiers and secret societies, they were all uprooted, brought to justice, and removed from power. And then you say, thank you very much for your fight. You see, I trusted the divine plan. May the OM love be with you. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.